Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Karmalim bringing you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. FMA Superior General Sister Kyra Kaswela receives warm welcome in Guwahati en route to Shillong. Director of School Education and Literacy eliminates foundational literacy and numeracy. New driver service launch in Shillong for public convenience. And young talent Damat Panglingdo joins Shillong Lajong FC. And now the news in detail. The Superior General of the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians FMA, Sister Kyra Kaswela, began to visit to northern India with a warm welcome at Lokpriya Gopinath International Airport in Guwahati today. Accompanied by Sister Runita Borja, Councillor for Youth Pastoral, and Sister Nilza Fatima Moraes, Councillor for Formation, Sister Kyra Kaswela was greeted with heartfelt enthusiasm by Sister Elizabeth George, FMA Shillong Provincial, and representatives of the province. Mother Kyra Kaswela's visit to Shillong is in honor of the centenary celebration of the FMA's presence in northern India, and she is being accorded a state guest welcome by the government of Meghalaya. En route to Shillong, the Superior General was met with warmth and affection by the sisters of the Auxilium Sidon and Auxilium Mautonom communities at the Auxilium Training Center in Sidon. Aspirants dressed in the attire of Mother Mazzarello and the 6 pioneers extended their joyous welcome to the 10th successor of Mother Mazzarello. They presented Sister Kyra Kaswela with a shawl, a bouquet of flowers, and performed a welcome song in both English and Italian languages, expressing their happiness at her presence among them. On September 8, the Office of the Director of School Education and Literacy in Ribhoi District, Nongpo, hosted an illuminating awareness program centered on foundational literacy and numeracy. This initiative was part of the ULLAS Nav Bharat Saksharta Karyakram on Education for All, a centrally sponsored scheme. The event unfolded at the Nongpo Community Hall. A highlight of the program was the introduction and explanation of the ULLAS mobile app, Understanding Lifelong Learning for All in Society, to the attendees. This app, launched by the central government for the 2022 to 2027 term, aims to encompass various aspects of essential learning for the current generation. The event saw the presence of esteemed guests including N. Thank You, Principal of the District Institute for Education and Training, Diet, R.M. Lalu, Associate Professor, who shared valuable insights on the ULLAS mobile app. S. Shulai, another Associate Professor, delivered a speech on foundational literacy and numeracy. Also in attendance were Lumlang Nongse, V. Nyanglang, Joint Director of School Education and Literacy, Ribhoi District, Nongpo, as well as RCLP teachers, government LP teachers, students of the District Institute for Education and Training, Diet, Ribhoi District, and many others.
It's a privilege for a few fortunate ones, but in fact it should be a basic human right accessible to all. Therefore, it is our collective responsibility to ensure that no child is left behind regardless of their background, the socio-economic status, or the geographic location. Now, as we all know, that education for all cannot be achieved in isolation. It requires a systematic approach by the government, the civil society, the educator, the parents, and the international community. Therefore, the government of India has approved a new centrally sponsored scheme called the Nav Bharat Saksharta Karyakram for the period of financial year 2022 to 27 to cover all aspects of education for all. Now, this education for all, it was previously known as the adult education. This has been introduced to align with the National Education Policy 2020. The Ministry of Education therefore has announced that the organization of a literacy week Now, I have been told that the Office of the Joint Director Diesel has organized a week-long program right from the first, and today being the 8th of it is a day where we mark the International Literacy Day. So today is the International Literacy Day. So on this, we have the initiative of PULAS, or the Nav Bharat Saksharta Karyakram. It aims to provide a sense of responsibility and citizen engagement in literacy and enhance the literacy level across India. Now about PULAS, this will be the more on it, on how to go about it and what is it will be clarified by our Associate Professor Ms. R.M. Nahru. So I just briefly tell you that PULAS is ULLAS. This is a short form for understanding lifelong learning for all in society.
On 24th September, that is on Sunday. Earlier on March 19, there was a learners assessment test also countrywide. So all learners are coming at a designated place. They were asked to, test their learning ability, what they have learned. There is a small question and answer booklet. It is inbuilt, where they have to tick or they have to say yes, no, that kind of thing. That will evaluate, that will judge how much they have learned. And there is a mark given to each three components: reading, writing, and numeracy. Reading carries 50 marks, writing carries 50 marks, numeracy carries 50 marks. Out of these three components, well, if they score 33% in each, they are declared pass. And certificate will be issued jointly by National Institute of Schooling as well as National Literacy Mission Authority, which will be given to the successful learners. Now, what is important, I feel, is that we have to enroll, we have to register maximum learners. When I say learners, even school dropout can also be roped in here. Those who want their literacy skills to be tested, they can come on 24th September at a designated centers and attempt the test, so that successful certificate will be issued to them. So the district, the blocks are requested once again to do the registration as much as possible, to register as much learner as possible. Of course, this time offline registration, because the examination will be done offline. So we'll be concentrating on this. Riboy district, I want to say today that is leading the way. It is the most active district among the four ULAS district of Meghalaya. This being an aspirational district, the officers at the higher level, they show great interest, and I hope the students, because this program is to be implemented on a community participation. It demands participation of the community through voluntary zeal, through missionary zeal, and through a very dedicated, zeal. So these three is important. Today I am seeing some students here. I am very happy. Please involve yourself, because it is important for an individual to grow and for a country to progress only when the population becomes literate. Gandhiji once said, illiteracy is a sin and shame. It must be liquidated. So we must feel that we have so many illiterate population in our district, still illiterate. We must contribute voluntarily to make them literate, so that their quality of life is improved, so that they can take part in the developmental process.
Don Boklang Dorling, a dedicated individual from the state, has unveiled a new transportation service aimed at serving the public and ensuring their safety. Named Designated Driver Shillong, this service offers on-demand drivers to anyone in need. The inauguration ceremony took place on September 8 at the Shillong Press Club and was graced by the presence of A.L. Hek, the State Minister. Speaking to the media, Don Boklang Dotling expressed his motivation behind launching this service. He emphasized the importance of providing a reliable and safe alternative to intoxicated drivers, which can often inconvenience passengers and pose serious safety risks. Designated driver Shillong operates round the clock, providing its services 24 hours a day. The pricing structure is set at a reasonable 600 rupees for an 8-kilometer journey. To book a ride and avail of this valuable service, individuals can contact the service hotline at 9233
For being here to share this moment with me. I'm really happy for what David said, for agreeing to kind of launch my project without even taking the time to ask me what it was about. Well, thank you so much again. It was very short notice. It was yesterday itself that we got in touch with Peit and kindly consented to grace the occasion and to launch this project. So a word on this project, what it is. The entity is designated driver Shillong. And as David has stated, and as far as I know also, this is the first of its kind here in Shillong at least. I don't know about other places beyond Shillong, but here in Shillong is the first of its kind. I provide drivers. I'm not an aggregator. I am just a service provider, a facilitator, you can say. I provide drivers for people who have an urgent need of a standing driver. Like I can cite a few examples. Like someone leaves home in a car and goes for shopping, goes to maybe Police Bazaar, parks the car, goes to shopping, and takes a fall, hurts the leg, and can't continue driving. So what do you do in that event? Call some friends, call some relatives who would be free to come over and help out. That would take a little time, and maybe someone who might be free might not be a professional driver. So I am the option. Give me a call. I will send a driver, a professional, vetted driver, and may I add that I have spoken with the SP of these casiers, and he has consented in spirit that all my drivers, including myself also, would be verified by the police. That is, we'll be undergoing the process of police verification. So whoever wants to use, whoever needs to use our service can do so, knowing fully well that all of us will be vetted by the police. So again, give me a call, I will send a driver across to get you out of any situation where you would not be stuck due to anything that might happen that would make you unable to continue driving. So that's one example. Another example is like I've seen it. Someone, a new driver, gets into a situation, maybe a slight accident, but then panics, can't continue to drive anymore, and maybe staying very far away from town. Well, it will take a long time to settle down and get someone to come over and go back home. So you can give me a call and send a driver across to get that person and the vehicle safely to their destination. Getting the driver to the spot and picking the driver up from the destination, that's my problem. It's not the client's problem. And again, maybe lots of lady drivers nowadays. So in case some lady driver is pregnant and goes into we call preterm labor, experience labor pains. So instead of risking, instead of taking any risk, let's stick with, give me a call, I'll get a driver across. Whether you want to go to the hospital or want to go home, that will be done. And the need of the hour, this is a more critical need I see, is drunken driving at night. So many people do that way. I am also guilty of a few indiscretions in my time. For them, driving after getting drunk or intoxicated is never a good thing. But all this time we've heard so many accidents happening because of people getting drunk. But necessarily, have to drive to get home. So they take chances and drive themselves home, putting the vehicle, putting other people also at risk. So this is an option. This is the option. Like wherever you may be, whatever you may be doing, if you do tend to have one shot too many, don't take chances. Like if you take if you meet an accident, then like you have to pay for your own vehicle, another person's vehicle, maybe pay for any injuries sustained by yourself or some people. Do not take that risk. Give me a call and get a professional, vetted driver to you, and he will see you safely home. It is my job to pick him up again after he's delivered to your home. Then this is what I provide: professional, affiliated driver service.
Also is Participant is a good friend of mine and also a brother to me, and also like to thank him for inviting me as a chief guest for this program today. Like to thank DD, the No Plan Modeling, who has created a very innovative idea for designated driver in Shillong. It is first of its kind that is going to happen in our city. So the services today is a big industry. Everybody are looking for any kind of services. If we talk about this kind of services, the driver, we have seen that we are facing a lot of congestions in Shillong, and we have no parking space, number one. Those are the self-driving individual driver. If they go with a family, when they go with the friends, where they will park the vehicle, because there is no specific identified parking space in and around the city. It's a very, very difficult, but this idea, I'm telling you, going to help tremendously, is going to help to everyone. This kind of services. There's a unique idea I'd like to tell you. Today, if we talk about, for example, so many people are going out for the party, they're going out for dinner, they're going out for anniversary, they're going out for birthday, so many, and so on and so forth. Many they want to go without driving their own vehicle. Because we don't know the night when they are coming back. There's so many traffic on the way. So they want to be free. If they have this kind of facilities, this kind of services, they just call what hereby, unfortunately, I didn't see any free call numbers where they can call you by the number.
Yeah, there is a number, specific.
You have to give, right? Because launching today, we have to see also that today only we are launching this very, very designated driver Shillong, very innovative scheme with complete free call numbers. If you have, then you can give me that I can announce also at the same time.
It's not a toll-free number. It's a number.
Announce and launch also at the same time.
Right.
So this kind of services which I told you regarding the people are going for different program, especially at the night time. They don't want to go for driving. They want to be free when they take with a family for any anniversary party out within the Shillong or outside the Shillong. They want to be free by themselves. They will just go sit in the car. Driver is already there, designated driver, which is identified and secured with the confirmations of the administration, the confirmation of the police. Everybody has to be secured. The driver has to be secured, the car has to be secured, those who are going to take the car also has to be secured. So this is, I'm telling you, the services is one of the big industries today. It's creating employment. I'm thank you to you, Madam. You are creating innovative, not only innovative ideas, but you are creating employment for so many unemployment drivers, those who are around the city. There's no employment for them. I am sitting in my office at home, in the office of secretariat. I've seen so many people are coming for job. There is very, very difficult to give job for everybody. No government can give job to everybody. We need this kind of people. You need this kind of our friend mother-in-law to creating the innovative idea to create more job. more facilities to more that people can at least get their security. So therefore today we are very happy to launch this designated driver. In Shillong will be benefit immensely, will be benefit for all the people, not only those who are residing in Shillong, but also for the people not in Shillong. They can call anytime. They can call in this number 923341541. This is the number they can call anytime. For this kind of services will be provided to all who are required and those who are needed. So thank you very much. Today I'm very happy. I'm in the Shillong Press Club for a briefing for beautiful, innovative.
In a surprising turn of events, 19-year-old football sensation Damatpang Lingdo has officially resigned from Bengaluru FC and signed with Shillong Lajong FC on September 8. Hailing from Umlinka, Upper Shillong, Lingdo has been making waves in the football world, showcasing his remarkable talent in various prestigious tournaments, including the Indian Super League, ISL, AFC competitions and the Durand Cup, among others. Shillong Lajong FC expressed their elation in welcoming Lingdo into the ranks. The club believes that the addition of this young prodigy to their team will significantly bolster their strength and competitiveness in the months and years to come. Football enthusiasts eagerly anticipate the impact this talented player will make on Shillong Lajong's FC performance. The Hnyothrep Achek National Movement HANM, led by President Lombok Star Marwin, recently conducted an inspection at the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya JNV school located in Mau Langwir, Southwest Khasi Hills District, following a complaint regarding the presence of non-tribals without license within the institution. During the inspection, the HANM delegation discovered that a majority of the school's employees were non-tribals, with only a few being members of the tribal community. Concerned by this imbalance, the union issued a directive to the JNV school administration, urging them to rectify the situation. HANM's instructions included a call for the JNV school to not exclusively employ non-tribal individuals, but to actively involve members of the tribal community in the institution's workforce. Additionally, the union appealed to the local populace, especially contractors, to diligently check the documents such as labor license of their employees before hiring them. Failure to adhere to these guidelines would result in the removal of non-tribal employees from the school.
Nakalian kajungi ki dekat jangka HNM Southwest ngiwan naka isi wan ban chat ikini ki kot kisla ni hapo JNW ya keba ni kum kaseng menta ngi layo jengtip sibun ba ki barjala ki ba trei hangne bat ngilawan ta hangne ban pek hotspot nak menta ki nong trei bat ha kajinglap kajungi kidon ki bru ki bala biang ki kot kisla bat kidon pat ki bom pat biang ke katkum kajing ekran kajungi bat mendejar umdan hanin reng su yo bat ban phone reng ngilayo ya kajing ekran mendejar kasih baterai hane baki kot isla dan bat te ngin sawan biang hakine ki sisngi asngi ngin wan check iktakikot kisla lada kimla ban pendit biang ya kikot kisla sisngi asngi kumbawang bam tang adon Shillong te lada kimla ban penbiang nak yang kajungi ngin sapha lip haino ya gini ki nong tray barjala ki bom biang ya ki kot kisla te hakaju kaporo i ba hangni mentang i wan hangni ki nong tray khasi ki jungi ki tray ri ki tray mulu kim biang kim yadon kita ki nong tray ki jungi i lap ki don tang kumba laingut songut ya ke ba lakuburu ta ki nong tray hangni ba khasi ki don tang laingut songut ndrai nak kalian ka jungi ngi kentu ya kane ya ki ni ki nong peniat ba peniat ja ka kanika kam hangne bala kumnu bakin dai ban penbun ya ki paradok prasnam kejungi ba artat bakidai ki khasi ki nong pet kene te lakumnu ki khasi ki jungi kin ya kaju persen bat kini ki barjala ndrai hajing sisa no du muswa bang wilayah kren akpor ki muswa ba lakumnu ki trei ki nong trei khasi ki jungi kin long pra 100% u barjala 100% u khasi ki jungi ndrai ka pausai hangne ba sibun kide ki barjala ndrai hagaju kapor na kaliang gajungi ni maham ye kini ki nongtrai bala kumnu kide ban penbun ya ki nongtrai khasi bat hagaju kapor ba kimdai ban knyat ya taka dor lanika bainong sngi jongki paradok persnam gajungi kide ban ya ai ya ka dor sngi ke ba ki paradok persnam gajungi ki ya bala kata sngi imdai ban ya ai hakidor di batat berkatum kajing tip kajungi bang iba hakajing sotho kajungi bagi kasih hang ki duna nomor ka rit palat ka dor ban ai ki nosngi nomor ngi iba hang ki nong trai barjelangi sotho ba ki barjelang hang ki wan trai da ki dor ki barit ndrai ni kermen scam baleng ba kan ki kajing wan suspect kajungi ba kan long ka ba so ban ai ka kajing job ya ki paradok persnam kajungi bakin wan trai hang ni bat hakaju kaporu la kumnu baki nong trai khasi kejungi bakin ya trai da kejungi suthu jingmut baki nong peniat omdai bakin long da kanu ka jing ya bom ya suthu da kirman scam nong ba kejingwan kejungi bakin long ki ba ya suthu bat trai ya kanu ta kum bang ya buram kum ki para breu ni dai banyak buram lang ya kamru hakanu ke benta te kan nong trai hang ne apa piwan ra ya ki breu ki banabat beda ban pendiang swa ya ki kot kisla haswa bakin wan rung hang ne hapo ka jaka kejungi kenang ba ki weiru kim nom ong ya pi ladang jabawan ki wei ki nong trai lan ki NGO ki bawan hang ne la kimbiang ki kot kisla menta ki la beno ndrai menta na kalian kejungi ai kuat tangtai sisngi bangin sawan la sai ne la sisngi bangin wan pet kumba ong menjar bang dan tahang ne tingin sawan ban cak kita ki kot kisla baro bat nin kirmas scam baling ba kajing ya trelang kirmas scam kan honra ya kajing job.
In a heartwarming event, the Nongstoin Assembly Youth Congress joined hands with the Imand Charitable Trust to celebrate the achievements of outstanding students in the region. The ceremony held at Bishop Hall, Nongstoin on September 8 marked the presentation of the prestigious MLA Excellence Award 2023 to 32 students who excelled in their SSLC and HSSLC examinations, including 4 who rank among the top 20. The event was graced by the presence of the MLA of Nongstoin, Gabriel Waalang, who lent his support to the occasion. Additionally, notable dignitaries including Garrett L.S.N. Dykes, the Deputy Commissioner of West Khasails District, and Bikram Sangma, the Superintendent of Police of West Khasails District, were in attendance. Teachers, students and other community members also joined in to celebrate the academic accomplishments of these young achievers. Following the award distribution, the event took an educational turn with a youth career counseling fair. Renowned experts such as Manuel Badwar and MBA graduate from IIM and representatives from Time Shillong and Guwahati offered valuable insights and guidance to the students.
Tanam rakti, batong mengakor batong breu kasi imro iti. Ekumogin face sa kapartay kami ini sa kapartay ala de belinong ke betul tam hakal dia itu. Lara pilera intam pan pemrak rakti. Na kapantaban peniu porlok wahatan tam bakakwa porlok nomor 1. Nomor berkira siam rupa ya jinglong ko khadu. Siam ya jinglong ko manlong ningkong ke jing ke jong. Wajib ke ko khadu. Nada jeda wakadu hijab nanti. Nala sakama nanti by handa in song shay kalaway ke soma. Kat kinong kren dibuang kinong kalaway ke song hisana. Anray lalangi ibu kita kijingway kijongi bati om porgor kalaway ke jombi. Lara pipi misnay ke kalaway. Manoke banbo ke kalaway ke jombi. Nilong ke jingkar nang to baskar na ka kalaway ke jombi. Ikway ibu ka Nongstoin ke jingi kan kelal lembang ke start with me. Pilih kita sendiri dalam style. Ni kalau kami ni buat kami setengah lagi jingkren berani sim nang napor sekepor. Kami bantu gelar. Kalau kam guna kapor kasus. Kami malu kalau bantu gelar. Kadang kita Imangi kimilti, kikmi kipari kimilti, nomikai kimilti, baka imlang kasalang kimilti. Naga puntaba kuno man saindo ya kane kalaway ya kane constancy wala kane kari wala kichomi. Naru hame maram India ban pembera lagi sepi yang egi benda kiba ko bu emele jo kanong stoin ba kani kani tang na ka benda kanong stoin constituency ya ba kran am kran na ka benda ki we ki constituency naru nang ni sekman ba pintip ba dia kini ki kot ni sabha school ki jopi uno bayo top 10 ala ka ni class 10 la ka class 12 ka BA ka BCom ba bayo gold medalist haki exam jo ka postgraduate ginai arko hajar ko kajing kawat na kereta jengki. Unono bapas MCS, lagi MPS, bapas ke prelim, tangye ke prelim. Ya kiro ginai arko hajar kum ban support na kereta study material. Di bapas ke UPSC, kano ke exam jo ke Indian Civil Service, lagi IPS, IS berkibulba di Indian Civil Service. Narapas ke prelim, in your arko hajar. But palakan khantam yang kataru, lada tidak pas tapi ya keprelim. Tangge keprelim. Makin prepare nak kami exam.
So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.